This is James Mathers for the Digital Cinema Society at NAB 2024. I'm here with Emily Stadulis from Rosco, and she's going to show us one of their latest lights. What do you have here?
Thanks, James. So this is the DMG LION. This is the latest addition to the DMG range of soft lights that Rosco has had on the market for about 10 years. And just like the rest of our soft lights, this is all part of that same ecosystem of modularity, reliability, and of course our trademarked Academy Award-winning color science. And with the DMG LION, what we heard from when we asked, what do you want next from us for lighting, is we went to gaffers and cinematographers, and resoundingly what we heard is that they wanted a hard light. But they wanted something different than the hard lights that were starting to appear on the market 3 years ago when we started this process. And what we really heard the call from was people wanted a true dedicated FRESNEL. So that's what we start with.
Same engine, color engine, when you're Rosco's so known for color.
Yes and no, actually. So that's what's kind of fun. The DMG LION has actually a swappable LED engine that takes care of both the needs for today as well as future-proofs customers who are purchasing these lights for owner-operators and for rental houses in the future. So I'll show you that in a little bit. When we talk about the FRESNEL lens, James, this was something that was really important to us and that we really wanted to get right. So we start with a 13-inch true FRESNEL lens that you can see here. This is actually a custom lens that Rosco is manufacturing ourselves. This is actually the 6th iteration of this lens, so we've put a lot of time and energy into getting the optics right. Because going back to our design process led from customer feedback, what we heard is that a lot of the FRESNEL attachments and FRESNEL approaches that are currently on the market, they do give you some high output and they do give you a hard source, but they don't give you that true FRESNEL wrap that people have been used to of the 5K tungstens and things like that in the past. So we do start with a true FRESNEL lens. It's 13 inches, this is plastic, so it's not glass, but has 99.9% the optical clarity of glass that's on the market. And then while this is open, I'll kind of take y'all on a little bit of a tour of what we've got going on inside. So what you can see here is you've got this quite a lot of open space actually in here. So the unit is remarkably lightweight for the size of the lens that you have, but you do have an internal zoom function for your FRESNEL. So we start with a 15-degree range and we go all the way out to a 75-degree range. And what you can also see inside here is that all of our elements, internally and externally, are weather rated. So these units are meant to be on location in a variety of different applications and be able to survive in extreme temperature conditions, extreme weather conditions, rain, sand, dust. Everything can be going through this fixture even if you had the FRESNEL lens off and be able to operate.
So you can operate it with the FRESNEL on or off.
So the fixtures will be shipping natively with a clear lens if you want just as much output as possible, and a FRESNEL lens. And then of course the ability for us to do custom molds allows us the ability to, in the future, make different types of lensing and beam options available for this fixture.
A spot.
Yes, absolutely, without the need for an additional attachment.
So swappable light engines, show me that.
Yes, absolutely. So this is a really fun patented innovation from Rosco. Rosco's development with LEDs, we go back 15 years, so we've really seen the cycle and been through a lot of iterations of LED technology upgrading. And so what we have started to see in that 15 years of LED development is about every 3 years there is a new leap forward in LED technology that either doubles the efficacy with the same amount of power, or there's some new color range possibility that gets introduced to make for better spectrum. So this is our way of future-proofing that, so that now we're kind of going back to the idea of swapping out globes, if you will, again, kind of in the past. Pulling it out, and now I can swap.
I imagine that the bicolor is much brighter.
Yes, so the punch color engine will get you a 5K equivalent while only drawing 1,000 watts of power. Your mixed color engine, of course, is going to be better spectrally for skin tones, and you're going to be about a 3.4 or 4K equivalent. That matches the rest of the mixed range and offers our patented phosphor converted deep colors. And then once I do that, the fixture automatically knows that this is now that full color mix engine. So I don't have to go and change anything, and it's as easy as that.
So if you need punch, you use the bicolor. If you need really subtle color, you have that choice.
Correct, and if you need an expanded CCT range. So with the full color mix engine, you have 1700 to 20,000 Kelvin color temperature options there as well. So I'm going to switch back to the punch engine now so you can see the full output on that one. So Tom, I'll take my engine. So while we're setting this up, I'll also show you some additional features. So we do have rigging points all around, as well as your sleds for carts. This is your quick release handles for your yokes, and even your handles are actually rigging points here. This is a carbon fiber body that allows us to keep that lightweight. So all in the unit is only about 65 pounds. And again, everything is internal here. So 1,000-watt straw, that's my power cable size.
Wow.
And I'll show you the output now that we're able to get. So right now you can see that I am controlling this manually on the back of the fixture. You will be able to control this fixture through the Rosco MyMix app. We also have all of the standard controls that are common for our industry, so integrated Lumen Radio CRMX TMO2 chip. We have 2 networking ports here for LAN, streaming ACN, ArtNet, as well as USB for your updates, and of course 5-pin DMX in and out. So right now we are at 3,200, and we are at our native beam angle of 15 degrees. I'm going to switch to 5,600 here, and I'm going to show you the zoom range that we have. So starting at 15 degrees, and then I just have my button here that is a 1-second button press that's going to now take us out to 75 degrees. So definitely, as far as I know, the widest zoom range for motorized FRESNEL on the market.
Very interesting.
Thank you.